They say common sense is not so common these days, and I couldn't agree more. I don't know if technology is to blame for making us all lazier, but some people have become so mentally idle they defy the laws of basic logic.
What's going on?
I know, we all have our bad days when we can't think straight.
I don't even think you really know what a bad day is.
But these people you're about to meet get a heaping serving of poetic justice. We've rounded up the 13 times dumb people got what they deserved. What's up, fact addicts? This is Discovery Amuse serving up your daily dose of the most outrageous, outlandish, and out-of-this-world fun facts. If it's any consolation, you'll feel like the smartest person on Earth once you see our top 1 pick, so stay tuned for that. Now, let's take a bite out of these idiot sandwiches.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Number 13, Breaking Bad for beer. Intoxication coupled with the desperation for more booze pushed this man to his breaking point. In 2016, this lad from Queensland, Australia, was caught on camera breaking into an Aussie bar at 3 a.m. just so he could get more alcohol. He used a beer keg and hurled it into the glass 3 times before finally smashing a hole in the door. He attempted to go in feet first, but when that didn't work, he crawled into the hole head-on, not minding all the scratches because a real beer bro has unbreakable skin. But when the man was finally inside after what seemed like forever, the door swung open. According to reports, the dude turned himself into the police soon after and offered to pay for any damages. I hope his insurance covers the damages to his brain, though. Stick around because our number 1 pick features a criminal who got a little too clever for his own good. Number 12, Ice Cream Liquor.
Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin'.
I'm pretty sure Blackpink won't be happy with this ice cream offender. Here's the scoop. A viral video in July 2019 shows this girl inside a Walmart store in Texas, violating a tub of innocent Blue Bell ice cream by licking it and returning it to the freezer.
Lick it. Oh, you foul. Put it back. Put it back.
The viral clip surely left a bad taste in people's mouths, but honestly, I don't know what's dumber, the act itself or bragging about doing it on social media. Because of the video, authorities were able to ID and arrest the suspect who faced a second-degree felony charge. Lucky for the cold-hearted culprit, she was only 17 at the time, which made her a juvenile under Texas law. I hope she develops lactose intolerance. Number 11, Dawn of the Dumb. In 2018, a Myrtle Beach resident was making cookies in her kitchen when all of a sudden she heard loud slams on her front door. Little did she know someone strange was trying to break in. This drunk teenager straight out of Zombieland.
Time to nut up or shut up.
In his break-in attempt, the brain-dead Walking Dead accidentally knocked himself out, which made him fall back onto the porch railing. And just like a flailing inverted turtle, the dude gets stuck in that awkward position. Karma is indeed a dish best served cold. Knocked out cold, that is. Number 10, trash talk. We all know that the best part of wrestling is all the trash talking that comes with it.
You want a piece of me? Do you want a piece of me? I'm gonna kick your butt till you fall in the lake. And I'm not joking, because when I'm kidding, I say knock knock.
However, this next clip is about a literal trash can, but don't worry, it's just as stupid. 3 tourist kids in Zurich, Switzerland thought it would be funny to climb and hide inside a trash bin. But as soon as they opened the lid, they quickly realized something was off. Their friend Harry wasn't inside anymore.
Oh my gosh! No, oh my gosh! Harry, are you okay? Can you breathe, Harry?
Turns out it's not a trash bin, but a garbage chute. Fortunately, Harry was saved by the adults and made it out of the smelly underbelly with only a few scrapes. I'm not laughing, you are.
I will smile from ear to ear for the rest of the evening.
Number 9, the Overtaker. Sometimes, no matter how carefully you drive, you are still at risk of road accidents, no thanks to irresponsible drivers. Just like this obnoxious car captured in a dash cam, which is seen violating traffic rules by overtaking despite the double lines. They must have been in a real hurry because the car tried to overtake once again, this time counterflowing into the other lane and nearly crashing into an oncoming vehicle. What do you think happens next? A. The car stops and the driver steps out. B. A police car drives by and gives the driver a ticket. Let's see.
KFBK, 1530 AM and 93.1 FM.
All right, thanks very much. Our forecast today is cloudy and a bit...
Whoa, wait! What the heck just happened? Someone seriously needs to go back to driving school.
Annie, my hair!
Number 8. Fire starter fools. We were told as kids never to play with fire, but growing up doesn't give us a pass to fool around with flames. This kid wanted to level up his stair sledding skills by setting his sled on fire. Sadly, the insurance company wasn't convinced his trick was #lit. These pranksters wanted to see what happens when you put a firecracker inside the trunk of a car. But the explosion was taking longer than they expected. Did the fuse die down? Was the explosion too weak? Whoop, there it is! What they find funny about the entire back of the car blowing up is anybody's guess. Number 7. Sticky situation. Here's your daily reminder not to mess with an octopus.
It's so sucky and squeezy!
In 2019, this Chinese food vlogger live-streamed herself eating a live octopus. But it didn't take long before the tables turned and the octopus fought back and latched itself onto her face. You can almost feel the poor influencer's struggle. Just imagine if one of those suckers got into her eyeballs. That octopus sure sucks big time. Apparently, this vlogger mostly posts videos of her eating and playing with food. Care for a slice of humble pie?
Eat my
Number 6. Man vs. Wild. In an epic battle between animals and bird-brained humans, who shall prevail? Round 1. Man vs. Carp. The carp launch into a flying kick, but this man counters with a sucker punch. Not to be outdone, the school of carps suddenly go into full-on attack mode. Round 2. Kid vs. dog. This pup just wanted to soak up the sun while out on the beach, but this human wanted to pick a fight. Of course, the pissed canine won't just take it sitting down, and he finally took matters into his own paws. Round 3. Nerd vs. cat. Because he couldn't find a proper audience for his less than stellar karaoke skills, this man decided to disgrace his feline pal with his torturous singing. And you know you're that awful when even your pet couldn't stand your vocal prowess. Number 5. Roof heist. Breaking news, bozo burglar foiled by his own stupidity. While most heists take meticulous and careful planning, this thief in Lehigh Acres, Florida didn't even bother to check whether he'd actually fit inside the roof vent of his Target store. If all criminals were this dumb, who needs cops?
Lee County deputies say the suspect ended up trapped in the roof vent. The manager realized someone broke in after the man called out for help.
Danny Ocean is not amused.
She has yeah. That means it's yes.
Number 4. Harry-free dive. What do you get when you combine impatience with idiocy? A royal disaster! In Crimea in September of 2016, while all these cars were patiently waiting for the go signal as the ferry was mooring, one allegedly intoxicated driver wanted to one-up the other cars and be the first to disembark. But instead of getting cheers for his fast and furious hijinks, he got an unexpected car wash after free diving into the sea. Russian news outlets reported that no one was injured and the car was salvaged by emergency divers and rescuers. Need for speed? More like need for a brain check.
Check out the big brain on Brad.
Number 3, bad parking. There's a special place in hell for drivers who park their cars in the wrong places. Just like this car in Brazil that parked in a space reserved for the handicapped. Thankfully, this group of pranksters are here to make things all right again with the world. Watch as they shame the illegal parker with Post-its. When the driver discovered his vehicle looking like a giant piñata, the cops couldn't even bring themselves to help him out because, quite honestly,
Justice is best soft served.
Meanwhile, in a parking lot in Russia, this man has had it with a neighbor who kept on taking up his parking space. So he declared war in the most obnoxious way possible. Using a grinder, the exasperated man chopped off a part of the neighbor's car that was blocking his parking space. And just like that, problem solved and a lesson was learned the hard way.
You gotta learn things the hard way, huh?
Number 2, Kiki gone wrong. In 2018, the Kiki challenge took the internet by storm, with a lot of people dancing to Drake's In My Feelings while beside a moving car.
Kiki, do you love me? Kiki, do you love me? Kiki, do you love me?
While authorities have been warning millennials about the dangers of busting a move alongside an actual moving vehicle, some people still insist on accepting the challenge. Here's to hoping this next clip will put an end to this crazy dance challenge once and for all. This sassy lady from Tunisia wanted to nail that Kiki challenge so bad she even dropped her purse in the middle of the road. There, now she can get her groove on without any distractions. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, her neighborhood wasn't the safest place from thieves.
I think I'm about to steal!
Before we go to our number 1 pick, do us a solid and make sure to smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to choose all so you won't miss out on any of our latest life-changing, boredom-busting content. And of course, be sure to turn on notifications in your app settings. Number 1, criminal crybaby. Crying can help you get away with a lot of things. Stealing is not one of them. In 2014, this Chilean crook tried to grab a passenger's purse while his accomplice held the door open. However, when he failed to get the bag the first time, he tried to pass it off as a prank. Can you believe this guy?
I can't believe you've done this.
But not one to give up so easily, he went at it again, but this time the bus driver caught the attempted robbery and shut the door quickly. What happened next proves that bus drivers are indeed superheroes in disguise. He even had the gall to say the woman was his relative.
I am not your aunt.
What? The embarrassing moment ended with cops arresting the criminal crybaby at the next bus stop. Thank you for your service, Mr. Bus Driver.
Thank you, bus driver. You're welcome.
So, who among these dimwits did you think most deserved their just desserts? Let us know in the comments section below. Take home any of our exclusive gear by browsing our merch shelf or clicking the link in the video description. And while you're at it, take our quiz to find out how you can earn extra cash online doing what you do best. Awesome, right? If you want to make the world a better place, then these neat devices might just come in handy. Check out our list of the 9 gadgets that can give you superpowers. Till then, stay smart, Factnatics, and see you in the next video.